Hey guys, so my break is almost over. Technically, I have 2 days left, but since I have to drive back to Indianapolis tomorrow, it feels more like this is my last day of break. I was actually thinking about going back to Indianapolis today so that I'd have a day in Indianapolis before school started again, where I didn't have to drive, because kind of in a way, like driving all the way to Indianapolis one day and then immediately starting school the next day sounds kind of crappy, but that's what I'm gonna do. So here's hoping it's fine. Mostly because I don't want to drive back today. But also I do need to go to the post office today. So there's also that. Like, I could obviously drive up to Indianapolis immediately after going to the post office, but using that as my excuse. So, yeah, today feels like the last day of break, even though technically tomorrow is too. I'm going to spend a significant portion of tomorrow in the car. I have to admit that while it was like strangely hot outside, like strangely hot for October, I really wanted it to cool down and everything and be able to wear hoodies again. But now it is significantly cold. It was like 41 degrees when I checked the weather, I think, but that was immediately after I woke up, and now that like the sun is out, I think it's warming up pretty quickly, but still cold. And I'm remembering how much I hate the cold, which is not to say that I necessarily want it to be incredibly hot again, but if we could find like a middle ground for a little while would be nice. I'm currently I'm sitting on my bed, obviously. I have a blanket over me and still kind of cold with the blanket. Obviously, I have a hoodie on. My hands are freezing. Yeah. I had coffee just a minute ago and I was like gripping onto the coffee and like having it warm my hands up, but now the coffee is gone and my hands are freezing. I know it looks like I haven't moved from my bed, and to be fair, I'm probably going to be here for like the vast majority of the day purely because of the blankets involved and I'm freezing. But I did just get back from going to the post office, and so what needed to be mailed has now been mailed. I'm really nervous. They're not even gonna get it for tomorrow's Sunday, so for several days at least, but I'm nervous. Everything's I don't even want to say everything's actually happening because I've been working on this for a long time, basically. In some capacity, I feel like I've been working on it for at least a year. But obviously, I've really only been working on it for the past month. Everything before that was just me preparing for the past month and making sure I knew everything I would need to get. But yeah, so nothing I can do now except wait and see what happens. So we'll see what happens in a few months. I don't know how loud the mowing is outside, so sorry about that. It has gotten a little bit warmer in my room. I'm in a jacket now, which is thinner than my hoodie, although my hands are still cold. I've been under this blanket the entire day except for some brief periods to get up and get lunch and things like that. So I do feel warmer. I almost forgot to mention, I bought my Little Mix CD, or pre-ordered my Little Mix CD last night. I'm so happy about it because the site was down for a few hours when I was trying to buy it, and then I ended up checking the website one more time right before I went to bed, and it was working again, and so I ordered the album, and I ordered the signed version, which, funnily enough, because Little Mix is a British group, when you go to their official music store, default is in British pounds and stuff like that. So they had several different options. You had the normal CD and the deluxe CD, and then there were some bundles with calendar and things like that. And the price was all listed in British pounds. And I was gonna order from one of the options on that page But then I noticed that up at the top I could change it to American dollars, and there's also a euro option. Those were the only two I noticed. There might have been more, but I feel like there were definitely those three I know. I don't know if they would have had anything else. But so I changed it to American dollars because like it's easier for me to order in American dollars, obviously. And when I did, the options changed. Like there were fewer options, but there was a signed CD option on there, which was not listed. Like I didn't notice anything about it saying signed CD on like the options when I had it set to British pounds. But when I changed it to American dollars, it said signed CD like across the picture. So that was interesting. But I ordered from there, and my CD should be signed. I'm really happy about it. I have the first two Little Mix three. I'd have all of the Little Mix CDs signed so far. My first DNA, the first Little Mix album, I actually got signed by them when I met them, which was 3 years ago, which is so strange. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I met them. But so I did get that one signed in person. The others are all ordered from their official site, like I did this one, and it's been signed. And like I'm really happy about that because I'm gonna go. I will see you guys later.